I'm gonna get a sign from Source, and it's gonna come in the form of a raven. And the raven is gonna tell me the next step I need to take. No! Dobro večer. Yay! Dobro večer, Divine Pisces 222. It is Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Friday, July 9th, 2021. I'm gonna do an energy check-in for the collective today. Yeah. So I don't know, those of you who've been watching me for a while, or even if you've watched any of my videos from last year specifically, you all know I spoke about the split and about those who will be walking the path of truth, speaking truth, the way of light, so on and so forth, that they would be, in fact, persecuted, and that persecution was coming and is happening now. It's definitely happening now, and it just seems more ramped up every single day. It's like the more you speak the truth, the more people come at you. The more you get shadow banned, obviously if you're shadow banned, you're obviously speaking something that the powers that be don't want the masses to hear. I mean, that's pretty blatant to me, okay? Obviously, all of our media is controlled. You only get to see the stories that feed the mass fear and so on and so forth. And, there's also controlled opposition, people, conspiracy theorists and things like that. It's amazing to me just how controlled we really, really are by our media and by our quote-unquote leaders who, let's be honest, like, we don't even have a country. We don't have a country. We are all being controlled by the same force right now. And it's being busted wide open right now, okay? And when I talk about persecution, yeah, I mean, I've had my own subscribers turn on me, so on and so forth, because I'm speaking truth, and I've only ever spoken truth. That's the thing. It's just like you started following me because I spoke truth. And now that I'm still speaking truth, you see, it's because you're triggered, because you don't want to actually accept that maybe what I'm saying might be the truth, And it's, and I'll tell you, I mean, I am doing the 8/8 event with Wicked Virgo and Jupiter 11/11. I'm also going to be doing some more projects with these women. I've followed both of them since the beginning of my journey, since I was going through my awakening. So I think it's really cool that, I'm able to actually collaborate with them in terms of equality, which is really cool. But, the reason that I'm doing this is because, it goes right along with what I'm talking about with persecution. Those of us who are speaking the truth, those of us who are going the way of light, we are going to be persecuted. And the more people come at us and try to separate us, the harder it's going to be, right? So why not join forces? It's important for those of us who are standing in truth and who are speaking truth to join forces. And, we the three of us, we come at things a little bit different. We all have different things that we bring to the table, but our goal is the same. Our goal is the same. To speak truth, to enlighten those who are willing to hear it to the truth, and to help guide you to the next step. That's really what this 8/8 event is going to be about. And again, if you haven't signed up, please do. If you sign up and pay in full by the 20th, get awesome goodies, get some bonuses, okay? So check out my website for more information on that. Also, guys, I do have a sale going on right now. Is 20% off my store items and 20% off of live coaching services. Now, after 8/8, which is the end of the sale, after 8/8, some of my services will be changing and some of my prices will be changing. So take advantage of it now, okay? If there's a particular product that you had your eye on for a minute, do it now, because it may not be here after the 8th of next month. Okay? And I said this for a while, guys. I am not going to be an enabler to obsession anymore. I'm not gonna have, it makes me physically ill to think about somebody paying me just so they can, you know, I can tell them what they want to hear and keep them in false hope. I'm not gonna do that. There are readers out there that will take your money just to tell you what you want to hear. And I don't know how much money you've spent on these particular people, but man, has it done anything for you yet? If you're ready to actually break out of that cycle, ready to actually take your destiny into your own hands, see me, okay? This is what I do. I'm actually a certified spiritual life coach, okay? That's what I do. I help people manifest their abundance, get out of obsessive cycles. I ask you the hard questions, the questions you don't want to ask because you're afraid of the answers, but I make you face it. Okay, that's what I do. Also been talking to my partners in crime, my fellow spiritual narcissists, about doing classes, joint classes with Wicked Virgo and with Jupiter 1111, such as a manifestation workshop, learning how to use your gifts. In fact, the pre-event for the 8-8 event will be live on Zoom with the 3 of us, and we will basically be doing a mini workshop on how to use your gifts. Guys, sign up, please, okay? But yeah, I mean, and shirts. Yes, I will definitely be designing some shirts. I think the main one I really want to design right now is the Take Off Your Mask one. Also, There Is No Failure, Only Lessons. And my personal favorite, Don't Get It? Don't worry about it. Oh, guys, yes. And man, may I just say, yeah, I do feel like specifically there are a lot of people in pissy moods lately. A lot of pissy people going around right now. Some of them are pissed off that they've been lied to. Some of them are pissed off that they took the bait. Some of them are pissed off that they made a decision that they can't take back. You know, we tried to warn you, and I really, really, really hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Okay, so that being said, let's take a look at these current energies and see what's going on today. And yeah, I'm kind of at a point now with like my videos and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm at the point where I just don't, if I offend you, it is what it is, okay? If you're offended, if you're triggered, cry me a river, build a bridge, get over it, or unsubscribe. Cool, bye. Okay. All right, so overall energies, the peace card coming up here, followed by change, I find very, very interesting, because I do feel there is a group within this collective right now that is struggling real hard to find peace with the change that is going on around them, but also within them. Okay, like it's almost like you are literally being called right now to be still. Just be still. Let things happen. Let the chips fall where they may, because you cannot control anything but you. Okay? Have faith in the process, but overall, and most importantly, have faith in yourself, that you are ready for this. You can handle this. Okay? The truths that are coming at you right now, you can handle them. Okay? Just remember, choose self. Take care of yourself. It's not narcissistic to choose self. Just want to make that 100% clear. Okay? Choose self first. Put up your boundaries. If you have people coming at you for speaking truth, whoever they may be, family, friends, work colleagues, whatever, don't let it steer you from speaking truth. Okay? Because the more you trigger somebody, the more they're going to come at you. That's just how it works. Okay? All right, let's take a look at feminine. All right. Yeah. So right now, I do feel a lot of feminines at the moment. Tower time. Let's have tower time. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a tower. Yep. So feminine, are you hearing the music yet? I should ask, really. Are you hearing the music yet? Now, some of you, you're actually getting messages through music, but this is almost like a metaphor here. Do you get it yet? Do you? Have you taken the steps? Have you even taken the time to really listen to what your higher self or source is trying to tell you right now? Okay? Some of you do need to rest. Some of you need to give it a rest. Some of you are still... Okay, how can I put this? I am a straight shooter, but I do try to be somewhat diplomatic. I wouldn't call it sugarcoating necessarily. But some of you are still like, I still don't understand why my person won't do the work. Why does this keep happening? Why do I keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and over and over and over again? Guys, give it a rest. Stop. Stop worrying about your person. Stop. Stop. Take care of you right now. Okay? I don't care if you're in union. I don't care if you're in separation. Doesn't matter. Okay? And I said this yesterday, and I'm going to reaffirm this. Those of you in separation who are looking at union as this, it's like a gateway or something. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. It's this magical thing that's going to happen, and all of a sudden, all of the triggers are going to disappear. You'll have your person, and your person will never ever be triggered, and you'll never ever be triggered, and you'll just live happily ever after in like this like Garden of Eden bubble thing. No. Okay. Take it from somebody who is in union. And I know there are people in union who watch my channel. Okay. And I know that they know this is true. Okay. No, it's not. It's not some magical thing where all of the other like problems disappear. It doesn't work that way. You're still going to trigger each other. You're still going to have obstacles that you need to overcome because overall it is about self-love. Okay. Some of you really aren't ready. Some of you really are not ready for union. You're not, okay? But listen, because again, Archangel Michael or whatever, this is really could be just a metaphor as well. You are getting messages here on what to do next. And what do you need to do, femme? Rest and take care of yourself, especially now with everything that's going on, with the consciousness shift, with the split, with the the persecutions, with the psychic attacks, with just take a moment. Just take a moment and listen to yourself, okay? And just know that you are strong enough to handle anything that comes your way, even if your twin flame chooses their karma over the path of self-love. That is not your problem. Don't let that keep you from moving towards the light. Okay? I can't tell you, and I'm not, but I have had to turn people down for readings and things like that. No matter how much money they throw at me, for me to tell them what they want to hear about their person. And this is a person who they're not even dating, may not even know that they exist, wanting me to tell them what they want to hear. I'm not doing it anymore. I never really did, but it's like people are just kind of coming out of the woodworks now, and they're actually speaking what they want me to do. Whereas before it's like, oh, I just need a reading on my person. And you come out and you tell them the truth. Well, I mean, I'll give you a reading. Sure. Let me tell you what's going on with you and with this person and what you need to do. I'll give you advice. And man, oh man, when you tell them something they don't want to hear, or if it's not the advice they want, because heaven forbid you tell them that their person ain't coming. They want a refund. You ain't getting one. Okay? No. Because I didn't tell you what you wanted to hear. No, absolutely not. That's why at this point, like if I can tell, or if you're using verbiage or anything like that, where it even suggests to me that you're wanting a reading for me to tell you what you want to hear out of ego or obsession or whatever, I will refuse it. Okay? Just come on. I'll rehash again yesterday. I'm here for people who want to take the next step. I'm here for people who want help, who actually want to help themselves, okay? I'm not going to feed in, and I'm not going to enable obsession anymore. And I'm not going to be fodder for somebody who just wants to come in for a feed, so to speak, of my energy and then run away. No. Okay? I got to protect myself. I got to put up my boundaries too. Okay? All right, anyway, so let's take a deeper look at feminine right now. So feminine, right now, you are being guided just to listen. Okay? Just listen. Okay? Yeah, this came up yesterday too, and in the exact same position. You're still afraid to walk away from something. Some of you, again, it is your connection, or what you feel is your connection, and may not actually be the connection. And I know I've talked about this before, how you have like two ways you can go sometimes. Okay? Sometimes the original vessel will show you, will come if you're on the path of light. They'll join you. Sometimes they don't. It depends. There's no one size fits all. Okay? If you know your person is not shaping up, they're not doing the work, they're coming in for a touch and then leaving, and then you're left feeling like crap afterwards, come on, break that chain. Get out of that nonsense. Don't let them come in and use you like that. That is just absolute toxic nonsense. Okay? And some of you, it's like you're just hoping for this weird like change overnight to happen with your person, that they're just gonna wake up one day and be like, I need my femme. I'm gonna run to my femme right now. I'm gonna go knock on her door. Now, some of you, this actually has happened. Some of you, this has happened. Your masculine just all of a sudden showed up one day. Okay? Some of you, they stayed. Some of you, they did not. Okay? Do you see where I'm going with this? Like you... and you were so happy for them to show up that you completely forgot the past. Completely. Okay? Forgiveness is one thing, guys. But a continuous cycle of abuse is something completely different. Okay? Yeah. Not been on your path. You know this. You already know this. You already know this. You already know you have not been in your power. Now, some of you, this is not your connection. Some of you, this is your family situation. This is your karmic situation. Some of you, this is, you know, your obsession with, oh, I don't know, politics or the news or whatever it is, you know, that's kind of been keeping you in this cycle. Doesn't have to be a person, okay? Yeah, again, this came up yesterday as well. It's like Femme has all of this. Femme has all of this stuff she's got to deal with. It's just been mounting up, mounting up, mounting up. Sure it has. But focus on one at a time right now, Femme. Just focus on yourself for a moment. Just focus on yourself. It's going to be fine. You will get through this, okay? You will get through it. You got to change your perception a little bit, okay? Nothing really is as it seems, okay? Trust what you know, not what you see. Some of you still have not quite grasped what I'm talking about when I say release some of the 3D concepts here. This journey, these connections, whatever, they don't follow 3D rules. They don't. Period. Okay? Yet you keep still putting like 3D expectations on some of these situations. Okay, let's not even talk about the connection for a second. Let's talk about, you gotta get comfy. Let's talk about a karmic situation for a second, okay? And I'm just gonna use mine as an example. Because again, guys, I'm not gonna give you any advice or tell you to do something that either A, I have not done or haven't experienced. Okay? All right. So my personal situation, I was in a relationship that was not conducive. It actually was very abusive. It took me 10 years to realize that. Okay, when I went through my awakening, I had just had my daughter. Okay, she was about 6 months old when I started going through my awakening. Okay, but before that, there were little things. There were little things that were mounting up. Okay. And then it was like a certain period of 2019, it was like, I got to get out. I got to get out. And I started manifesting my way out, starting with one thing, moving on to the next. And then eventually I was out. And I said, I will be out and on my own by the end of this year. I did. I manifested exactly where I wanted to be, the size apartment I wanted, and that it was affordable for me. And it happened. And those of you who've been following me since 2019, you know my story already. Yes, I started from scratch. I left everything except my daughter. I even left my cat. I got him back eventually, okay? But I left everything except my daughter. Guys, you can. You can. Okay? What kept me hostage for so long? I don't have the means. I don't have the money. I don't have the strength. I can't do that. There's no way I can do that. Oh, things aren't so bad. I'm fine. You know, I'm still alive. Okay? Now, my ex and I were actually good. We're good. We were toxic for each other while we were with each other, but now that we're apart, we still have our daughter, we're good. Okay? So you can make it work if you have kids. You can. You can do that. Now, I went through a dark period for a while. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Did I go through some petty crap? Yes, I did. But I survived. Okay? Femme, just do it. Just do it. Only you can hold yourself back. And you have been holding yourself back, and you know that. You know that's the truth. You've been holding yourself back with illusion, little lies that you've been telling yourself, I can't do this. I can't release this. Meh, 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 meh. Okay, some of you, again, you have been using hermit mode. You have been using hermit mode as an escape. You've been using hermit mode as a procrastination tactic. Self-sabotage. Whatever. You've been carrying the load for other people. Stop. Stop. Okay? And feminine, you have been trying to manifest, but something's been keeping you from actualizing it. What is it? Gee, I wonder. Gee, I wonder what it is. You haven't been moving forward. Okay? When you manifest what you're doing, you're putting out intention, okay, into the universe, into source, or whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. Okay? You're setting your intention out. This is the outcome I want. Okay? And sometimes you can place timelines on it. This time, this is what I want. Here's where I want to be. So on. And then you let it go. Let it go. Some of you, and actually I think Wicked Virgo touched on this a couple of times, some of you have been obsessing about manifestation. You've been obsessing about manifestation. You've been obsessing about it, but then you don't seem to understand. The goal in mind is the outcome. You're manifesting the outcome. Let the path lead you to the outcome. You're not, okay, so for example, you don't like your job. You want a different job. So you manifest, you put out, this is the job I want. This is how much money I'm going to make by this time, so on and so forth. That's what you're manifesting. You're not manifesting the person that you're going to meet at a party that's going to get you an interview to that job. Yeah? Get it? Okay? So guys, just let it go. Set it and let it go. And then follow the cues. And just go with it. Go with it. Some of you have been holding yourself back though. Some of you have been seeing the way forward and you're like, oh no, that doesn't make sense. Then you're overthinking it. Stop. Okay? Stop. You're being your own karmic. You're being your own karmic. But I mean, some of you, you're just too caught up with your person's karmic situation. Okay? All right, let's get some messages from Femme to whoever. Oh my God. This came up yesterday. I feel trapped in my emotions, but I'm doing this to myself. Yes, you are. Whew, I'm starting to understand this twin flame journey with you. Some of you are starting to understand that your person really is not the end all be all. Some of you are starting to realize that your person is actually not who you thought they were at all. Okay? Tired of the arguments. Everything was triggering me. Yep. Yeah, I want to work this out. I just don't know how. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, femme. You're overthinking it. Stop. Hang on. I can't stop crying and I don't know what I need to do next. Boy, oh boy. And it's easier for me to be alone right now. That came up yesterday. Yes, femme, you need to deal with your stuff right now, okay? All right, let's get some advice from the higher self here. Oh, yes. See, I love it. I love it. I love it. When the messages align with what I've already been saying. Femme, follow the signs. You already manifested it out. You already put it out there. Follow the signs now. Stop manifesting the signs. Some of you have actually been manifesting the signs. Like, I'm gonna get a sign from source, and it's gonna come in the form of a raven. And the raven is gonna tell me the next step I need to take. No! No. Now, if the raven shows up, great. That's awesome. But that's not what you're manifesting. Femme, just keep going, okay? Some of you in a year, you're gonna see, you're gonna wake up one morning and you're just gonna be like, oh my God, like, everything is so different. You're not even gonna know how you got there. Just follow the signs, okay? Just follow the signs, okay? Follow where your passion leads you. Follow happiness. Follow your bliss, okay? Manifest happiness and everything else will follow spiritual mission. Some of you, this is your path. This is your next step, and you are ready for it. Okay? Your passion is your mission, okay? There's no need to worry. So stop worrying. Fem. 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 The less worry you have, the less worry you will manifest into your sphere. Okay? All right, let's take a look at masculine. Oh, God. Oh, God. What's going on with masculine? Okay. Well, every journey starts with a single step. And masculine, I do feel some masculines are actually taking that step. And the first step, of course, is what? Taking off the mask. Taking off the mask. Okay, and releasing the dark wound. So let love live. I mean, guys, masculine in a lot of ways is letting a lot of stuff go right now. Okay, this particular group is letting a lot of stuff go. Yeah, and being pushed to follow themselves, their own drum beat, whatever metaphor you want to use there. Okay, and to manifest their reality. Okay, because the reality they're in right now, it sucks. Okay, they don't want to be unhappy either. They don't want to be unhappy. They really don't. They really don't. Okay. But some of them, they think to be unhappy is to be alone. That's their problem. Okay. Yeah. Some of them, it's like they stay in some of these situations, even though there's so much drama, even though there's so much manipulation, because they're afraid to stand up for themselves. They're afraid, they're actually afraid of the outcome. They're afraid they're going to be alone. They don't want to be alone. That's a crutch. That's a codependency, okay? They don't want to deal with their shadow stuff, okay? And some of them, it's like they're still in mental conflict over their feminine. Like they don't feel good enough. A lot of them don't feel good enough for their feminines right now. Some of them don't feel like they're living up to fem's expectations. And the thing is femme probably has. Depends on the femme. There are some femmes that, yeah, they have put so much expectation, like 3D expectations on their masculine, and their masculine can feel it. And their masculine's like, I can't offer that. I can't do that. No, like, I don't have that to offer. But some of them, they've made up these expectations in their head. Some of them, some of the femmes, they're not even paying attention to them, right? They're just like, But masculine is kind of like, what do you actually want from me, femme? Like, what do you want from me? Because I don't know. I don't know what you actually want, which is, okay. Your true femme, masculine, your true femme wants you to be happy. Doesn't matter the outcome. Doesn't matter if you get union. It doesn't matter in the 3D sense where you are, who you're with. Your true feminine wants you to be happy without expectations. Okay? That's your answer. That's your true answer. If you have a quote-unquote feminine who is giving you ultimatums, who is telling you, you better leave your karmic or I'm walking, let her walk. Maybe she needs to. Don't make the decision because someone is manipulating you. You make the decision because it's for your highest good. If it's for your highest good to leave a karmic situation that is abusive, that is tied to money and it's just no fulfillment whatsoever, you're not happy, then do it. Doesn't mean you have to run to feminine though. You better clean up your baggage before you get to feminine, because your true feminine, if you just run from your karmic situation to your feminine and you haven't cleared any of your baggage, she ain't gonna take you. Your true feminine will not. Now, will she offer advice? Will she help you? Sure. But is she gonna like feed into your distortion? No. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, masculine. Come on, you. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here. Like, this situation is not a good one. So why are you trying to hold back the tower? Why are you so afraid to be alone? Some masculines, it's not about being alone. Some of them, it's really about money. They really don't think they have anything without money. They feel like they don't have anything without this 3D situation, this karmic situation. They have is money. Okay, they don't want to lose money. They don't want to lose any money. Okay, that's the irony though. It's just like masculine's constantly worrying about money. Yeah, some of them it is a distorted feminine or a karmic person, mother, partner, whatever. Some of them it's feminine. Some of them it's feminine. But yeah. See, masculine doesn't think he has what it takes to actually do what he knows he needs to do. He's so worried about it. He can't let it go. He wants to. Yeah. It's like the real conversations between masculine and feminine. Try this meditation with me. It'll help you release your worry so you manifest your abundance. Masculine's like, I won't worry once I have my abundance. Huh? But anyways, yeah, that's an illusion, right? That's an illusion. Your strength is already within you, masculine. You have everything you need to move forward. So release the 3D situation. And that's interesting because feminine also got the 3 of Cups in reverse at the end of her reading. Masculine, yes you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay. All right, let's get some messages from masculine. Need time to think. I know I hurt you. I want to tell you everything. Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you get my message? Yeah, fam. Are you hearing the music yet? Yep, I can't right now. So some of you're still waiting on a masculine who can't. He can't get his crap together, okay? I love you more each day. I can't be mad at you. I'm mad at myself. And I'm in denial. Codependent. Okay? So some of you femmes, you need to release this masculine. Okay? Alright, some advice from masculine's higher self. Let's see. Ooh, I'm going to start giving myself healthier boundaries. Enough is enough. Yes, that's a good idea. I can't help everyone, and it's okay, especially if they're unwilling to try and help themselves. That's correct, masculine. Maybe masculine's in a situation where he's actually trying to help and nothing he does makes a difference because that person doesn't want to help themselves, masculine, okay? I keep myself at a high vibration so I'm less bothered by nonsense situations. That's a good idea. Listen to your higher self for a minute. It's time to be more in the present of some blissful moments. That's true. I can't hold in these emotions. I need to feel them. I'm sad and crying is closer to healing. Yes, masculine, you need to purge. Some of you do need to purge. Masculine is notorious for suppression, okay? Don't do that to yourself. That's not fair. It's not fair, okay? All right, let's take a look at the connecting energies. The garden. Oh, I don't know if y'all remember the video I did on about the Garden of Eden and what it represents, but this is hilarious to me. Some of you, yes, it's the Matrix. This is the Matrix calling. You got literally people around you saying, no, stay in the Matrix, stay in the garden, don't eat the fruit. It's forbidden, you know. But that's what we're doing here, is we're trying to poke holes in that so that you can actually see for yourself, okay? And what abundance actually means, what it means for you, okay? Not what the garden and the people who run the garden tell you what abundance means, but what you feel abundance means, and fulfilling oneself is part of that. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Interesting. So I do, again, feel a lot of feminines right now are dealing with their distortions. And I've talked about this before, but it's like, okay, sometimes when you're with your person, a lot of times this does happen. When you're with your person in the in and out and the touch and go and the run and chase or whatever, when you're with your person, you're together with your person, a lot of times, most of the time, you're in your sacred energy, you're in your divine energy, you're, together, right? When you're apart, you're in your distortions. Okay? Feminine, especially feminine, right now, is learning how to be her divine self when she's not with her person. Okay? And inner peace. That's interesting because the very first card I got in this entire reading was peace. Okay? So again, we're learning how to bring ourselves into our sacred energy. Masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. Our sacred energy despite what's going on around us, okay? And having enough respect for ourselves to say no, okay? And some of you are walking towards a tower right now, but walk with pride. The tower is not going to hurt you. It's really not. It's really not. Embrace your tower. It's going to teach you something that you need to learn, okay? All right. Let's see. Let's take a deeper look here. Woo! Yeah. Some of you seriously just want to run away from the truth and just not deal with it anymore. Like that some of you are. It's like this thought process of, man, if I ignore it, it's going to go away, right? No. That's not what release worry means. Does not mean ignore. That's not what that means at all. No. Okay. But yeah, I mean, come on. You got the strength. You have the strength you need to move forward. You definitely do. Some of you are running from your strength. Some of you are just really, it's weird to me. It's like you're not really afraid of your strength, but you're afraid that others will look down on you if you stand in your strength. Okay? And that's kind of what's triggering you right now. We got a lot of Leo energy coming in right now. I do feel a lot of sexual energy coming in, and that could be because masculine is either coming in for a touch maybe sometime soon. Femme, be very careful. But I also just feel in general, masculine's very triggered. Feminine's very triggered. It's going back and forth. It's going back and forth. Both very triggered. But honestly, believe it or not, if you read between the lines, you're winning. It doesn't seem like it, okay? But when you use your strength, when your strength is being tested and you overcome, you're winning. Okay? Some of you just need to bring love into the situation. You really, really do. And you need to receive the messages with love. Okay? Otherwise, you're just going to keep repeating the same cycle over and over and over again, and you're never going to fulfill what you need to fulfill. Okay? All right? Some of you, yeah, you're still stuck in these karmic situations. You need to release yourself from those. And again, get out of the hermit mode if you're using it as an excuse, or if you're using it as a crutch, or if you're using it as an escape from your karmic situation, not actually dealing with your stuff. Okay? But this particular situation, this 3D situation, whatever it is, whether it's your connection, whether it's a job, doesn't matter. You keep trying to rebuild it into 3D standards, and you can't do that. You have to release those 3D expectations, okay? Okay? All right, let's get some messages. Yeah, karmic contracts, family finances, and other material concerns. Or responsibilities or causes of interference and stress. So again, guys, you gotta rethink some things. Some of you, it's seriously material concerns right now, material things that are coming in. But just know everything's gonna work out in divine timing. Some of you, this is a past life thing that you're repeating, whether it's with your person or if it's with the karmic situation, or even it could just, be a family member or a boss or something like that, okay? And that's why it's so intense and it's so difficult for you to walk away from it or for you to resolve it, is because you feel tied to this person, okay? But you're at a stalemate right now, so someone needs to take action, make a decision, all right? Yeah, and seriously, whatever situation you're in right now, whether this is your person or a karmic situation, you're being depleted. You're being drained by it. Okay? All right. Let's get some advice here. Some words of encouragement. Yeah, conclusions are coming. All right, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to work out. Just release it, okay? You already know this. A new start is definitely coming. Okay, once we get through this darkness, once we get through this, you're going to see the new start. Okay? Yeah, romantic cycle, a new one begins. Some of you, that's with yourself. Some of you, you have someone else coming in. Okay? Emotions are definitely running high right now. Especially masculine. I feel, ooh. Ouch. Somebody's got a throat chakra issue. But yeah, especially masculine. I feel that masculines are very emotional, very pissy right now. But you got to look at the bigger picture. Everything's going to be fine. Take a chill pill. Stop worrying so much. Okay? All right, guys. I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.